Hello guys, how are you? I'm Marco Magiolo. I'm an animal behaviorist and also a book author. And today the video is very special. It's here. The day is here. I'm recording this video on Sunday, March 10th, and Ancient Clues is here. So the date for the release is next Sunday, March 17th. Is the day we're gonna do our party. You are invited if you are in Orlando area. I'm gonna put the flyer on the screen right now. You can come to see us on Barnes & Noble, March 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day on Sunday at 4 p.m. We're gonna be there between 4 and 6, signing some books, and we're gonna have these books here, the two versions. This is the paperback of Ancient Clues, and this is the deluxe edition. Is the edition that is a hardcover with the jackets, see, with the information, and inside is this like a cloth cover with the golden here, see. So it's very, very pretty. I love this edition, and it's gonna be available on Barnes and Nobles, just on Barnes and Nobles. So if you want an edition like that, you're not gonna be able to get it on Amazon. Amazon, we're just gonna have the regular hardcover, but the special one is just on Barnes and Noble. So if you want one of this, you're gonna need to meet me on next Sunday, or after that, it's gonna be available on the website of Barnes and Nobles, and also you can buy on my website. My website is right here. You can buy there too. You're gonna see that in the next few days, the book is gonna start getting available on social media, on some websites. It's very hard to synchronize all the websites in the same day. So from now, March 10 to March 17 is gonna be available everywhere. Amazon is probably available in the next 3 or 4 days. But if you're going to Barnes and Nobles to meet me, do not buy on Amazon. I cannot sign the book there. So like I just can sign books that is bought on Barnes and Noble. So if you are going to the party, to the release party on Sunday the 17th, do not bring the book that you bought in another place. You have to buy there at Barnes and Nobles, okay? So the video today is to tell the story of what inspired me to write Ancient Clues, why I wrote Ancient Clues. I think I mentioned very quickly in another video this story, but I'm gonna tell you right now with more details. Months ago, almost like not a year, but like several months ago, I was in a book fair, and I was signing books. People were approaching and bringing books and asking me to sign. And there was this lady who brought a hardcover copy of my daughter's dog. So this is the hardcover copy of my daughter's dog. And she comes to my tent, very, very nice lady. And she approached me and she said, "Oh my God, I love your books." And she told me something that stuck in my brain. So she said, I think you find your brand. So you write novels with dogs. And this is amazing. You have your brand. And that's, as I say, sticked on my brain. And I say, what is a brand? And then I start researching things. And pretty much it's a brand for a writer is he is known for writing a specific kind of book. So like, if you say Stephen King, his brand is like horror, suspense, things like that. And so, and that bothers me a little bit because I don't want a brand. um, I always had other ideas to write different stuff. And at that point, I was writing another book that I stopped it. That it is a crime book with a dog involved. So I stopped that book on that moment. And then I say, no, I need to write something else. I want to try to write something that is nothing to do with dogs. That is just like a clean story about something else. And I start thinking about what kind of story I could write. And then I say, it would be awesome to write a thriller because I'm a big fan of Dan Brown. So I love the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Digital Fortress. So I love all those books. And then I say, well, how I'm gonna write something like that? What is what kind of idea, what kind of story I'm gonna write? And then I was watching a TV show at that same moment called Ancient Aliens. And then I bought this book. So this is a book based on the TV show, and pretty much with no spoiling, but this is a book that um, work with theories where aliens in the past came here to visit us and helped us to, gave us technology, agriculture, and things like that. And the way they explain, the way they sell the idea is pretty much convincing. They are pretty convincing on doing that. Even you believe whatever you want to believe. And that reminds me of Dan Brown, because if you read the Da Vinci Code, pretty much he used a conspiracy theory that Jesus Christ had a lineage and had a daughter, and the Templars protect the lineage. So he got something that is kind of real and then mix it up with a lot of fiction and create a thriller. And say, if I could use this Asian alien thing to create something, it would be awesome. So Asian Aliens was a big inspiration for me to write this story. And I remember when I was in the middle of the book, I was having a lot of doubts if this is gonna be good. I don't know. I hope I'm not being too much. So, but then I finished the story. I came back. I rewrote a lot of chapters. I moved a lot of chapters in the story. There was something that was like in the end I bring to the beginning. Things that were in the beginning I put in the middle. So I had to mix up a little thing. And when I had like a book and I read it as a book, I love it. What I got. And then I sent this draft to my testing reading group that I already mentioned here. I have 20 people in a group from different countries, from different origins, different ways to think, and they read my books, and the feedback was amazing. Everybody was like in awe. Everybody was like, Marco, this is your best book. This is like so good. It's like a movie, but at the same time has the deepness of a book. So, and that was Ancient Clues. I was born. So I remember after the testing reading, I rewrote some things. I rewrote this book for like a few months, and I start talking with publishers and sending to publishers, and everybody loved this book. And now we have Ancient Clues. So I am not gonna stop to write books about, or not about, but with dogs. So my next book that I'm already writing, it's a crime mystery book where a dog is a very important character in the story. Because I love to have dogs, and if you read my books, you're gonna see not just dogs, but border collies. So I love border collies. My border collies are right here on my feet right now, and I just love the breed. I love the dogs. I used to compete in dog agility shows for like almost 20 years, and I completely love them. And they will be part of my stories for sure. But I'm so happy. I don't know if it's gonna sell or not. As I say, the release date is March 17, but I'm so happy, and I learned something in my life. You can't do things for money. You can't. If you do things just thinking about money, you're not gonna be happy. So I'm very happy with Ancient Clues. I'm very happy with what I achieved with this story, and it's a very compelling story. And that's not my words. It's critics' words and people who already read it. That I am planning to write another thriller after this book that I'm writing, this crime mystery I'm writing with the dog. But that's it. So if you are in Orlando area, please come to see us on this Sunday, March 17. We are planning some things that's going to be special. We don't have a lot of copies, okay? So Barnes and Noble, they have a lot of rules. We're following all the rules. There's a contract, and will have limited copies. So if you want a copy, come earlier. It's going to be just for 2 hours. All this is the way Barnes & Noble work, and I respect that. And I want to publicly say thank you to Barnes & Noble for opening this opportunity for me. I've been there a few months ago in a signing event for my daughter's dog, and it went very well. I enjoy very much. They treat me so well, and they invite me to come back. And they say, when you have a book that you want to release, do your book party release here. We're gonna help you. We love working with you. And thank you very much for the Barnes & Noble in Orlando on Sand Lake. The address right here. I'm gonna put the address right here. So all the managers, all the girls working there, everybody is amazing. And that's it. So I will see you guys this Sunday, the 17th, at Barnes & Noble. Bye.